Alright, picking up my fourth trailer of the week. It's about 7:15 in the morning, Indiana time. Doing my inspection. I got a little trailer here today. Pretty small GVRW. It only weighs like 2,600 pounds, not even. Put that sewer cap on. Have to figure out why it's hanging weird. I'll do that in a minute. Got my license plate, got the breakaway battery on. I don't see any damage. Picking this unit up at the Coachman lot. Of course, it was the last one that I stopped to look at. Naturally. A little dirty, but other than that, I don't see any issues. Alright, I'll film another video once I get on the road and it gets a little bit lighter out. Alright, back in the truck. Just left the Coachman dealer or factory. That's where I picked up this little Coachman Catalina single axle. Weighs like 2,800 pounds. Smallest trailer that I've towed yet, but they've all been pretty small. I don't know if that'll be the norm for me. I'm fine with that, obviously. The way that it works out for me is it's paying the same whether I tow this little 3,000 pound camper or a 7,000 or 8,000 pound camper. So obviously I'm going to get a little bit better fuel mileage towing this, a little less wear on the truck. It tows really nice. Other than the single axle, you feel a little bit of bouncing, but even that, it's not bad at all. So this one is heading up to Sheboygan. About a 4-hour drive for me, and then about 2 hours to Deadhead back home. So 2 hours up to Indiana today, 4 hours to drop, and 2 hours back. 8 hours driving about, probably with hookup and unhooking and stop for fuel. Somewhere in that 9 to 10 hour day. And this unit's paying $560. So not getting rich, but quick load. It's the fourth one of the week. I did a load Monday, and then for some personal reasons I didn't end up doing another one. I went Wednesday night, did a night pickup, dropped that one on Thursday, and then I did a Friday morning pickup and dropped Friday and home Friday by 5. And today is Sunday. Picked this one up. I left my house about a little after 3:30 in the morning, Chicago time, and it's now just about 7 o'clock Chicago time. Been on the road for about 45 minutes. Took me a little bit longer to find. This is the first time I've done a pickup at the manufacturer there. I usually pick it up at a yard. So there's a lot of campers out there, which I guess is a good thing. And of course, through the 4 or 5 rows of campers that I was looking for my VIN, the last one I went to was the one I was looking for. So it took me a little longer for pickup than usual, just trying to find it in the dark, and then going through the new process with that pickup there versus what I'm used to so far. It took a little bit longer. They had a guard gate there that you fill out some paperwork, they check out the unit. So it just took a little longer. Usually I don't have to interact with anybody during pickup when I take it from the yard. Wasn't bad though, definitely don't mind it. Now that I kind of know what I'm doing, I can speed up that process a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna try, except for previous videos, I leave this week Friday for vacation. So I basically, today's Sunday, my log reset for today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need another reset to do 4 deliveries or not, since I do short ones. I think I can knock them all out without worrying about a reset. 5 total on this cycle. But my goal is to run a trailer Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Thursday after delivery, I'm gonna plan to take my in. It needs tie rod ends. I do the basic maintenance myself. The oil changes, fuel filters. I've got to do the crankcase ventilation filter. I might try to knock that out today when I get home. Did the trans filter and fluid recently, so I do all that stuff myself. But when it comes to suspension and stuff, I don't have a good driveway setup for, or my truck doesn't fit in the garage either. So taking it to a diesel shop by my house, kind of a couple towns over. They're gonna check out the tie rod ends and just the overall suspension, see if there's anything else it needs. And then I'm gonna have them give me a quote to install the transfer tank. I had a quote from Dan's that came back somewhere in like that $1,600–1,700 range for a tank with a little toolbox built in. I don't know if that's good or bad, so I'm just having this other place locally to me give me a quote so I can kind of compare and see where they're at. And then there's a couple other things I was thinking about having them give me a quote on. Probably due for some body mounts for this truck and potentially rear shocks soon. And then as with most diesels right now, the CP4, I'm sitting at 202,000 miles. I don't really know if all the hype about the CP4, I'm not sure how to handle that, because I see some trucks with 500,000 miles, and I hear about guys with 70,000 miles that hate a CP4. So I was gonna look into possibly doing like the disaster prevention kit, or the DCR. I know the DCR installed was running like somewhere around the $3,000 range. Not sure I want to put that kind of money into a 10-year-old truck with 200,000 plus miles. But with the prevention kit, I think it was like $450 or $400 for parts, and total was somewhere around 1,000 installed. So that seems like a decent route to go. I probably won't do it right away. I'm kind of trying to, the way I'm going to structure my payout, I'm going to set aside 50% of everything I make with delivering the travel trailers into account for taxes and maintenance on the truck, and then 50% of it will go to just my family fund. Keep in mind I have a business as well that I run that pays me, so 50% is probably high. A lot of people probably can't afford to do that. I'm going to try doing that at 50% just because I know that I'm starting out with an older, higher mileage truck, so I would like to be putting some money aside for the potential maintenance, as well as just saving for a newer truck for when that time comes that I have money to put down on it. So that's my plan with the pay. I don't think I touched on it before, but the way that the company I leased on with, it's a smaller company, which I'm good with. I like it. They're paying me more per mile. I'm averaging $2 a mile, where I've been hearing a lot of these other companies are in that 140 to 180 at best a mile. Keep in mind I don't get the fuel discounts, but I don't know where I was. I don't get paid up front for these loads. I get paid once a week, so my pay time is Monday to Sunday, and then I turn in what I delivered, and believe it, get paid on Monday. So that also probably wouldn't work for some people, because they may need that initial deposit when they pick up the unit to pay for fuel to and from. I'm okay with the way this is set up. I don't need that initial deposit to pay for the fuel or whatever. So I'll just continue to do it the way I'm doing it, and just get the once a week pay, which is fine with me. just kind of getting used to the logbooks a little bit. Definitely with these shorter loads, if I wanted to, I'm pretty positive I could get like 6 in a week, which then you're working 6 days. But I mean, that's fine, it's not the end of the world either. But then with the 6 in a week, potentially could gross 3,000 plus, which is pretty good. Obviously you gotta take, that's gross, so you gotta take the fuel out and maintenance and all that, so it comes down significantly from there. But so far I'm liking it. Not having to, I don't want it to sound bad, but not having to deal with people really. You're kind of just doing your own thing, listening to music, podcasts. It does obviously get a little lonely and boring because you're in the truck by yourself, and just kind of on the road. But for me, I like that. I enjoy that. So it may not work for some people, but I've watched some other YouTube channels. I'm not gonna mention any names and stuff, but some of them have their spouses with them and things like that, which that's probably pretty cool, especially if you're going to a destination that you can enjoy a little bit. Most of the deliveries I'm doing are just into Wisconsin, so I mean, maybe in the summertime it'd be cool to bring the spouse or potentially the kids, or have them meet me somewhere where we could spend some time in like the Dells or something. But so that's an option. When I initially started looking into RV transport, I thought it would be kind of cool to deliver trailers south, in some of the better destination areas like Florida, Georgia, things like that, and then just have my family meet me out there and have the delivery kind of pay for the vacation. But with the company I'm leased down with, we don't do southern deliveries, except I think there's like one dealership in Missouri that we deliver to. So unless something changes with that, I probably won't be doing Florida deliveries and stuff, which is fine. Like I said, I really like the short deliveries where I can be home at night. Like Friday, for example, I left my house at about 8:30 in the morning, and I would pick up delivery back home right before 5 p.m. So just like a normal work day, that load paid, I think, $460. So for me, I'm able to make more money with my business than that in a day, but a lot of people probably can't. So $460 probably sounds really good, which it's pretty decent, and it's consistent. If as long as the load's there and you can pull the trailer to and from the destination, then that's pretty good. You can kind of rely on that money. Like I said, a lot of guys are looking for that longer haul where they're going from Indiana to Texas or Florida or California. They're probably getting 3,000-4,000 gross on something like that. But the downside is they're gone for a long time. They're hitting their reset probably somewhere on their drive out or back, and taking a lot of breaks in the vehicle and things like that. So I'm just not interested in doing that at this time. Maybe that'll change eventually. Who knows how long I do the RV transport thing for, if it's when my kids get older. Maybe being out on the road for 3, 4, 5 days in a row and going out to those farther destinations would be more appealing to me. But at this time, I don't see that being beneficial. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really want to go over: the maintenance on the truck, the delivery, and I'll be doing I don't think there's going to be anybody at the dealership. I'm not even sure if it's going to be open when I drop this today, because it's a Sunday. I'd imagine even if they have a sales team there, that they probably don't have anybody to inspect the trailer on Sunday. So I'm going to guess I'm doing more of like a nighttime procedure drop, but I'll kind of figure that out when I get there. I may finish up this video with the post travel inspection. All right, thanks for watching. If you find this helpful, please subscribe, like, comment if you want to see see anything different, or maybe something you don't like that I'm doing or do like that I'm doing, just throw me a comment and I'll try to respond.